problem.
from God, right? And objective morality is the idea that right and wrong exist factually, absolute, without importance of opinion. Is a concept that some actions and beliefs are imperatively good or inherently bad, and that goodness or badness of those things hold true no matter who or what else you believe in.
I don't agree with this definition. That's your definition.
Really?
Yeah.
No, that's the philosophical definition. Look it
exactly.
up.
Why do I need to accept it? I'm a Muslim. I'm not a philosopher.
Okay.
I'm not the
so you
student.
don't believe
I'm not
in
the student.
objective
You
morality?
can laugh it. You're laughing it out is not an answer. I'm not a student of Socrates. Socrates is not my God. He might be your God that you're worshipping, but I'm not a philosopher, and Socrates is not my God, and Aristotle is not my God. And I don't give a crap, literally, with all the respect for what they say. They're just human beings existed in history. It can be right or wrong, just like everyone else. What they say is not biblical truth for me to say, oh, Socrates said it, therefore I'm going to believe it. I don't care.
They're not the people that
So, with all due respect, I'm answering you, if you allow me to finish answering you. Your God, whatever he says, is not relevant to me. I said to you that the criteria for us for what is right and wrong is Allah. Allah is the one who determines right and wrong. So it's not like the objective morality is an abstract reality that exists that you can touch on. It's an abstract concept, and that concept is based on the Creator. The Creator is the one who determines right and wrong. I've already answered that question. So if the Creator determined to leave that child, there is a wisdom that action is good because he is testing the creation. That child drowning is good because that child goes to paradise eventually. So that is actually a merciful act. Now you see that or you don't see that, that's irrelevant. But the reality is I've already explained it to you. And if we continue to go in a circle, then there is no point with discussing with you, with all respect. I prefer to, you ask a question, I give you an answer, satisfied or not satisfied, people can clearly see that I've answered your question.
So how are objective, dude, that doesn't make morals objective. You're saying that morality is objective based on Allah is not the correct definition of objective morality.
Your definition of your
God. Tell me your definition of objective morality.
I just explained it. I said Allah
the definition is what Allah says?
By definition, Allah is exact. Allah is the truth. He's Al-Haq and He's Al-Adl. He's the most just. These are His names and attributes. Therefore, whatever He commands is truth and just and correct and good.
So, okay. So when a child's sitting there drowning in a well,
I answered that
God
question.
Does not say that.
Atheists, they try to pretend, I'm going to do the Socrates method, and then he's just making an emotional argument. He's trying to make an argument for baby, oh yeah, look. You laughing at yourself.
Interrupt, man.
You're
so defensive.
You want to talk rationally. I'm not defensive at all. I'm just exposing what you're doing. This cheap tactics. Either you want to do things rationally, or you want to play on an emotional level. You can go to some like Christians. Maybe they would like emotions. But here I deal with facts and realities. So if you have facts, you've already dealt with your questions. You have anything else to say? Go ahead. I'm giving you the chance.
Are you going to interrupt though? As soon as I start?
I'm going to interrupt if there's a need to.
Yeah. Okay. So. You just finished saying that if God lets a child drown, it becomes a good thing, right?
I gave my answer. I don't want to keep repeating myself in circles. I said because the child goes to paradise, and I don't need to really repeat myself. I don't know, you like repetition a lot, but I don't need to repeat myself. So
why do you save the child?
Because it's a test for me. I'm not God. God is the one who creates the test. It's the equivalent of what you're saying.
The child's going to go directly to paradise if you don't save the child.
Do you want an answer to your question or no? The equivalent of what you're saying is a teacher giving a test to the students. Why is the teacher not giving the answers to the students when they're in the test? Because he's the teacher, he's not the student. The students are the ones who are dealing with the test. The teacher is observing the students. So your ridiculous question of why does God not save the child? Because God is the one who is putting us in the test. We are in the test. So God does not interfere with our test. He's not stopping us from doing something. Because otherwise it's not a test. So it's such a ridiculous argument with all due respect. I already gave you an equivalent. I hope you understood what I said.